Hey everybody, welcome back. Fairville Plays The Binding of Isaac. How is everyone on this day? Alright, what are we doing today? I genuinely don't know. I just woke up out of bed. We got Christmas things to do, so you know what? Let's burn through some videos, boys and girls. Lazarus, Eve, and that's it, huh? Who would I rather play as, Lazarus or Eve? I mean, honestly, neither, but let's do Eve. Eve is a fun character, right? We could have some fun with Eve. We're gonna, you know what? It's nice because honestly, Eve is one of those characters that has a set goal ahead of her. Yo, the faded Polaroid. Sorry, you probably just heard that I got a notification on my computer. You might be asking, Fairville, why don't you turn those off before you started recording? Don't you know that they could be very, don't you know that they could be a little distracting for people getting into the content and all of a sudden they think that they're getting a message on Discord or the like that? It's not Discord. It's like a Reddit post, you know? That's fair too. Look, straight up, this room is a nightmare. This room is a genuine nightmare. Here's the thing. I pride myself on being... Okay, no. You know what? This is the way. Send out the freaking dead bird, dude. This isn't an XL floor, right? No, it's not. It's just Curse of the Blind. Which, honestly, as a character such as Eve, it's dead bird, man. Like, get in there, dude. It's not like we need to... Are you seeing this? Here's my issue with dead bird. There are... I might die. There are so many items in the... Alright, fair enough. There are so many items in the game that just have like the most non-stop top tier AI I've ever seen in a video game, to the point where I'm like, this is being controlled by like some dude in a submarine at the bottom of the friggin' ocean, you know? And then there's like dead bird. You couldn't bump it up just a little bit? Like, how close do I need to get to these boys before it actually starts doing what it's supposed to do? But you know what? This is fine. We're not streaking anytime soon. Let's just get our HP down as low as possible. Maybe try to find a spirit heart and then just be mindful of picking up red hearts in the future, and everything should be okay. Once again, I'm not too concerned about this, but hey, since we've already kind of squandered that run, which, you know what? Look, if you're gonna lose an Isaac run, you might as... Oh no. It's a fast enemy. You might as well lose it on the first floor before, like, you know, it has a chance to, like, grow on you as a person. You know, like, if you're gonna lose it early. You can't kill me. Bring it on. I'm excited. Genuinely not a good pill, but you know what? It's good to know that it's in the freaking rotation, brother. So I think enemies, like, have a chance of being faster on a room. Or maybe, I think it's only the room that we use it on, which, whatever. What do you got for me? Alright. Hate to say it, but the rosary is probably one of the best items that we could ask for in our situation. The spirit hearts kind of pay for themselves, and it does mean that now we just have to be concerned with not picking up any red hearts on the way, and then we could keep our demon form, and then our damage would be not even good, but our damage would be normal. And we're fighting Monstro? No problem, brother. I've said that before and got hit, but you know what? No problem, brother. Anyway, hello. You'll have to forgive me, dude. It is early in the morning. The coffee is yet to hit the Canadian bloodstream. And it is the black coffee. It doesn't have any milk or sugar in it because your boy is serious about making good life changes. And I know it's like, well, why are you drinking coffee then? Why don't you get into, like, tea if you want to make good life changing? Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with tea. I enjoy tea. I probably talked about this, too. Caffeine pill. Something's wrong. All right. Honestly, this whole first floor, excluding the rosary, which I will give thanks for, but, you know, other than that, this whole first floor is kind of a wash. Let's hope that things pick up a little bit, because we are going to be gunning for boss rush. Okay, that helps. We are going to be gunning for boss rush, so I'd like a boss rush where I don't have to worry about it, you know what I mean? I'd like a boss rush where I could just get into it and, like, talk about aimless things, and, yo... I don't know what this does. Lead pencil. He's a bleeder. I have a feeling that... Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it does. It's like a random Monstro's lung shot. Sweet. Hey, you know what? It's not that I never... Oh, dude. That's a dangerous spawn right there. I'll tell you that much. It's not that I didn't get into tea. I like tea. It's just that, like... it requires so much more setup than coffee, where I'm just like, coffee, you know, we got one, not that I'm trying to sell you on a product or anything like that, but we have like I think it's Tassimo or something. We have something similar to the Tassimo machine where like, dude, it's a Keurig, that's the one. Not that it matters, they're all the same. But you know, you get like your coffee pucks. As a Canadian, anything that comes in puck form, it's automatically gets a couple extra bonus points from me, even despite me not caring at all about hockey, which I know is the least Canadian thing to say, but sorry, brother, it's true. But you get like the coffee puck, and then you put it in the machine, and then the machine like starts bubbling, and like within no. All right, that's fine. Let's get our deal with the devil. Sorry, that was a very genuine no too. My God, let's get our deal with the devil. And lose all of our HP. Thank you. That's helpful, even though... Not really, though. Dude, pencil's great. I have, like, access to, like, cafe quality... You know what? It's an HP up. But we're stuck with it no matter what. Rotten Baby at least helps offset our bad DPS right now. Excuse me. There's no point in going to the shop. Let's just go. It's like I could get... quality coffee immediately without having to worry about it. Tea, I mean, like, yeah, I guess you could set up the machine for tea as well, so really this does, like, ruin my entire argument here. The tea takes too long to make. Health down. Power pill. Alright, fine. The rare time your boy asks for a health down pill. Whatever. Friggin' Eve, dude. You know, it's like, tea is like, it's a commitment. You get ready, and it's, you know, boiling the water, sure, I mean, you could have, like, instant kettles and everything like that, but you still gotta wait for it, dude. Guppy's tail? I wouldn't mind another Guppy run. Worst case scenario, we end up getting a lot of keys. Speed down is not good, and I'm excited is just dangerous, so we're not gonna do it. There's been like a couple coffee or a couple tea shops that have opened up around me. Quite a few. But all of them closed down pretty quickly. And I'm not trying to, you know, the thing of the poor businesses. Nah, but like, they closed down really quickly. And you know why? It's because, like, who has time to sit around and wait for tea? Unless you have, like, the water ready to go, which honestly you should if you're selling tea. But that's another topic of conversation. Like, you need to have the water ready to go, but then because it's like a friggin' weird millennial hippie, like, cafe, every single tea that they have has to brew for, like, a very specific amount of time, you know? Yo, another deal with the devil? Yes, this is very good for us. So we will be able to lose all of our red hearts, activate the Horror Babylon, your boy is going to be banging out of control of the DPS with the pentagram, and we've unlocked Krampus and the Sin Robes. I could have sworn we would have more damage than that. Okay, no. 8.83 is good damage. Sorry. Forgive me. I looked at it when it was a measly 5er. We don't want 5 damage. 8's much better. And now, dude, even the flies are going to be banging too. So this is a good run. It's just going to require maybe moving a little bit faster if we're going to make boss rush. So let's clear out this floor quickly. Excuse me. Oh, good. My update is ready. Thank you, game. Or not game, I guess computer. It's like, you know, like the water has to like steep for like a specific amount of time because that's the only way to get like the perfect flavor of the tea. And I'm just like, come on, man. Do you really have to, like, do I have, like, can I just take the cup? They don't even let you do it. This is the thing, and this upsets me more than anything else, but they wouldn't let you, like, take the cup until their timer is ready. And I get it. It's like protecting a brand type situation. Wait, what? I can't believe it's not Butterbean. Is this worth it? I forget what it does. Yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, good item. Good item that I don't use enough because I just never take it. And usually we have a better spacebar item, so there's really no point in taking it, but we'll do this fine. They're like, oh, sorry, this cinnamon tea chai latte needs to steep for exactly 3.5 minutes before you can touch it. Otherwise, if you drink it before then, you won't get the full flavor, and then you might write us a bad review because we gave you bad tea. I'm like, dude, it's tea. It's literally just leafy water, okay? I'm not going to give you a bad review. You know, thinking about it, I have never once in my life, I don't think I've ever reviewed a business at all. Like, I've never I've never reviewed a game on Steam. I've never reviewed something I bought on Amazon. I just straight up have never, like, I don't want friggin' little baggie, okay? It's not a good item in our situation, especially when all of our pills are just trash. So, like, nah, dog. I don't think I've ever reviewed anything in my life. Like, I'm thinking about it. I know I've never left a review for, like, a restaurant or a bad damage, but it's fine. It's probably fine. Yep. We'll absolutely do that. I guess we should just, like, look at the bean as being, like, a low-risk, high-reward bomb that we can make use of. Dude, we gotta start donating. Please just take, like, all my money. Thank you. Genuinely good to see it go. I mean, we don't need money right now, so we might as well pay it forward. But yeah, I don't think I've ever reviewed anything. And the weird thing is that, like, look, I know I'm getting into the r/can I speak to the manager territory, but, like, really, I don't know why I would review something. Like, and maybe this is probably not a good way of thinking, right? But I'm like, if I go to a store and I have an absolutely horrible experience, I'm just, like, not gonna go back there. You know? I'm not gonna go on, like, Yelp or, like, whatever, or Glassdoor or whatever. I don't know. What do people use to review things? Whatever the popular review website is, and be like, don't go here. My waiter was just absolutely rude to me. He told me that tip wasn't included. How dare he, you know? I'm just not going to go back there. And then sequentially, which maybe is not the best thing to do, but if I go to a restaurant and, like, I have a wonderful experience, I'll just go back. I'm not going to tell people about my wonderful experience. Here's, like, the thing about being in, like, near Toronto. When you find a good place, you don't tell people about it. You hoard it, and you keep it to yourself. Because good places in Toronto, they don't stick around for too long. You know, they're gimmicky, and then people find out about them, and then, you know, the hipsters take over, and then the millennials start moving in. I'm okay with, like, me as a millennial, but I don't like other millennials. I'm very territorial, so I don't want people to find out about my top-tier bangers. If you're coming in from out of town and you're like, hey, I'm only in the city for, like, a week, what should I do? I'll hook you up, brother. I'll tell you, like, you know what? You got to go down to this street here, knock on the door 14 times in a non-sequential rhythmic pattern, ask for Tony, and then he'll set you up. Yo, Mask of Infamy is really good, too. It's just, I don't know. I don't like reviewing people. It's weird. Anyway, so yeah, I've been drinking more coffee. It's been going well. You know how I know I'm getting acclimated to the coffee? It's because I'm at the point now when I do have my morning coffee after, like, a day or so of not having any caffeine, it hits me so much harder than it did before. Like, before, this is not even a joke, and I understand that this is probably, like, not good for my health and all that. Take my money. Beautiful. Look at that, dude. Almost 50 freaking dollary dues in the bank ready to go. I know this is not healthy, but, like, there wasn't a time not too long ago, maybe, like, last year or something like that, where I would have coffee before bed, and it, like, would just help me get to sleep, which is not good. That's not, like, what you want coffee to do. It shouldn't lull you into such a sense of, like, calm and security where you're just like, oh, I guess I'm done here. Like, no, now, dude, I have a cup of coffee in the morning. Like, an hour later, Tinted Rock? No Tinted Rock. I do need a little bit of HP. Maybe I should stop using the bean for so much offense and just stick with our just incredible DPS. Don't like this room at all. Come after me, coward. Sweet. 11 minutes. That's just, it's too dangerous. I mean, no, it's not. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if this is actually the case, but I believe, no, Mask of Infamy does not give you blast resistance. I'm thinking of the host hat. So in that case, yes, it is dangerous. We could have basically used it for free and just destroyed everything, but luckily for me, I remember that is not in fact the item that we have, and doing so would have killed me probably very quickly, if not faster than I would have normally died. So I figured it out either way. Unless I'm wrong, in which case you're going to be like, why didn't you take a Kamikaze? You have free blast resistance. Do I? Now I'm freaking second guessing myself. The Pact is a good item. HP, damage, tears up. Send it down, brother. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm too millennial. Yeah, like an hour after getting coffee now, my legs just start shaking, and I'm like, oh no, this is too much. Which means maybe I should cut back on the caffeine, but then also, like, I hate this room. Oh no. I hate this room. It plays with your freaking soul, brother. Okay. Curse of the... yeah. Whatever. I don't know how much HP I have. I think we should be fine. Necropolis 2. Dude, we're making great time. Like, genuinely and truthfully, very good time. I was a little worried when we started getting into, like, the more dicey characters like Eve, and... I guess even Lazarus, to an extension, is not the most fun character. I can't do it. I mean, like, you know, we should. Oh, dude, Tammy's head. Is Tammy's head better for us than... I guess the answer is, like, absolutely it's not better for us. Mom's eye is kind of ruining my bleeding synergy. Because it seems like every once in a while we just shoot out the pencils behind us. Which is not the best. It's not the best. I guess, like... Okay. I will consider... That's bad damage. I will consider using the reroll room potentially. Let's see what we have. Basically, it'll come down to this. If whatever item we get in our item room is, like, amazing, then we'll go for it. But if it's not, then, like, we won't go for it, if that makes sense. Because we can also reroll it, and I guess we could reroll, like, everything on this room, too. It'll even reroll the bean. Which I think we should take. But it also doesn't matter if we're going to reroll everything, because it'll just get changed into the ether anyway. Alright, yeah, that's fine too. I don't know. It's weird too, because as a... I don't know, I guess the word would be content. As somebody that makes content that could be watched by people, you would think that I would, like, want to review more things to get that adrenaline rush of, hey, I want people's validation, and I want also people to think that my insight is quality, so maybe I should. But I just don't care. I really have, like, no interest in sharing reviews or anything like that. It's weird, too. I have a friend, and I'm not trying to throw this person under the bus, because they are, like, they're genuinely a nice person for the most part, but they are, like, they enjoy reviewing. I know it sounds so weird when I say it like that, like, oh, they enjoy reviewing, you know, like these weird peasants. No, they enjoy, like, leaving reviews, and they'll go to new places specifically to review it. And I guess, like, they have, like, this whole thing. Excuse me, hold on, my phone is constantly ringing. I'm afraid I cannot answer that right now. You'll have to excuse me. I'm in the middle of a Binding of Isaac run. I hope it's nothing serious, but that's fine too. They'll go out to places specifically to, like, leave a review. And dude, honestly, that sounds pretty cool. You go out with, like, because I guess it does put you in a different mindset, right? Like, for me, whenever I go out to a new restaurant, I'm just like, can I have the burger? Just because, like, that's my safety. You get, like, the burger, and then, like, you work up from there. I'll take Sissy Longlegs. It's not a good item, but it does help us with DP. It helps us with, like, non-direct DPS. So you know what? I don't think we're going to make use of the reroll room. We're just going to keep it going. I will grab the bean, and we will go down into the next few areas here. Hello, mother. Honestly, not as much damage as I thought it would be. Dude, great time, though. Getting down here in, like, 15 minutes is really good. I'm not even salty about losing that previous run. It's just part of it. Jesus Juice is good. You can make a case for Guppy's Hairball, but it's a little bit too dangerous for us. It's too spicy. The shovel could also be good, but not indirectly. Everything here is trash, but we'll take the Anarchist Cookbook exclusively for, like, maybe getting... okay, that's bad. Exclusively for maybe getting a bookworm at some point. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. We do need to be a little mindful. Right, I forgot that you do that. We do have to be a little mindful. I don't know how much HP I have, but I'm assuming it should be enough for this room. for boss rush. After that, we'll talk, unless we keep getting hit, in which case we might have issues. Dude, give me the freaking bean in this, like, absolute situation. The more bosses that we deal with that, like, run us down, dude, don't, you freaking sucked me into the creep, dude. The more bosses we have that run us down, the better. And then also, like, the bean kind of, it regenerates passively, which is rare for items in this game, but it also means that if we do come across rooms that are specifically heinous, we might be able to use our bean twice. I don't know. Is that a benefit? Like, literally, yes. Little Horn, dude, where are you, man? Thank you. It is slightly a benefit. But, dude, it's cool. She goes to places, she leaves a review, and she's like, it's not that she's mean about it, but she is like a little bit more direct in what it is that she wants, you know? She expects things to be a certain way, which I guess is fair if you're, like, going there to review people. I don't know, man. I feel bad about judging people. I'll judge, like, everything. Well, no, okay, here's the thing. I don't feel bad. This is going to sound like a slander on my character. Yeah, use the freaking bomb on this dude. It's going to sound like a slander on my character. I'm okay with judging people if I don't know them, and I judge them exclusively based on something that they do that they don't know that I saw, you know? Like, if you're, like, sitting on the bus and, like, someone, like, whips out the friggin' toenail clipper and starts self-grooming themselves in the middle of the TTC transit, I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna probably, hopefully, be sitting behind you so you can't tell that I'm looking at you. Thank God that red poop was destroyed. Thank you, Mom's Eye. Honestly, credit where credit's due. I'm not gonna, like, tell you that I'm looking, but I'm gonna judge the hell out of you for doing that. However, if I'm going to, like, a restaurant and, like, the waiter, like, I don't know, fumbles with their words and they're like, oh, welcome to McDonald's, oh, sorry, this is a Costco, and I'm like, hey, man, it's all good, dude, don't worry about it, you know? I wonder why. I think maybe because in my heart of heart, I'm a good person, and I have, like, the same, friggin' monstro, brother. And then I have the same expectations for other people to be good people, but, like, in, like, a weird way. But, like, then also I realize that, like, people are also human and make mistakes. But there's a difference between making, like, an honest mistake while working, something like that, and, like, just being an ass, you know? I don't know. Like, if you're having a bad day, you know, I've went to retail stores where I guess the person who was there, like, honestly, like, come on. If you're working at a retail store, chances are you don't want to be there. I'm not saying that you don't like it. I'm just saying that it's not like you're there because you want to be. It's there that you're there because you got bills to pay. You know, maybe you got to pay for school. Maybe you got to pay for, like, your house or whatever, you know, and that's what you got to do. Good for you. But I'm assuming, unless you're, like, in a management position, and then even then, who knows, right? But unless you're in, like, a management position, chances are you don't really care enough to be there. You know, like, when the customer hits you with a, oh, well, maybe I'll just go somewhere else. I honestly imagine, like, 99 times out of 100, the response to that, maybe not the outward response, but the internal response is, I really do not give a shit where you go. You want to go somewhere else? Be my guest. You know what that means? It means I don't got to deal with you, brother. But whenever I do go into a retail place and, like, you know, maybe the person behind the counter doesn't want to talk, I'd be like, Ludovico technique is not good, dude, no. I have no idea how much HP we have. We got hit a lot. That's not bad. I don't like speed down, huh? You know what? This is going to sound crazy, but I am going to take a speed down just because it's... Oh, dude. The lead pencil still works with Ludovico. Interesting. Well, we'll take the speed down. We are actually, like, a little bit... We're too fast. We're at the speed cap, which for me is a bit... It's a bit much. Oh, have we fought you before, brother? Well, now we have. All right. Guppies... Check this out. Ooh, woo. What's this? Free spirit heart. Don't mind if I do. Guppy's tail with left hand is really good. We're not going down to the chest or anything, so we don't have to worry about ruining everything. So, yeah, I think this is the right play. We'll keep the left hand. Guaranteed only red chest will drop, which means that we have a chance of building up HP that we lost in that totally unfair boss rush room. But yeah, dude. Also, Ludovico, it's not bad. Our damage seems to be, like, more or less substantial. It's good, dude. It's, like, literally the worst item to pick up when you talk nonstop during the game. Before, it's like, you just gotta pay attention to your boy. You know which direction you're shooting, and that's fine. Now I gotta pay attention to my boy, and also I have to pay attention to where the enemies are, and then also I have to pay attention to where my damage is. I have like 3 freaking intricacies going at once now. No, get away! No! Well, that does answer my question. We are not blast resistance. Yeah, I don't know. What in God's name was I talking about? Yeah, so anyway, if I go into a retail... Oh, dude, okay, fast enemies are very, very dangerous and need to be treated with... Tears Up is huge. I don't think that's the one that increases our movement speed with Ludovico. I think that's shot speed. But still, why not? I might as well just be happy to get something. I don't know, man. Like, for the most part, I go into like a retail area and like everyone's like, it's like, hey, how are you? They're doing like they're doing the retail minimum of being kind, which I guess is like probably get away from me, dude. Not really a minimum, but yeah, at the same time, isn't it though, dude? Well, there's the Bible. I think we stick with the bean. Only because of... Oh, dude, would have really liked some Spirit Hearts. Only because it's damage that we can actually make use of if enemies end up getting too close to us. Which I am now, like, just realizing. Like, I don't want a guppy item, but a guppy item would be really nice. But there are days where I'll go into, like, a store, like a convenience store or something. Nothing, like, crazy. And, like, the dude behind the counter will be like, hey, and I'll be like, okay. No, not like this. They'll be like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine, They're not in the mood to talk. I'm not going to hold that against the store. It's Krampus. Brother? Please? Okay. Little concern. HP is now in a very dangerous position. Okay. Bring it back. What do you got? Black Market would be, like, really nice. Okay? Daddy Longlegs is a good item. It is really good DPS. The problem is like, we're one bad room away from dying. It's a D20. Okay? Skolex. The issue right now is that probably the worst boss to fight with Ludovico, but we do have like a whole bunch of stuff that does help, namely like the spiders and the flies. But we are like actually asking for like HP right now. Can you please stick your butt out of the freaking ground and then get eviscerated? Thank you. We did not get HP. It's dangerous, but we did get we got shot speed, which technically is the equivalent of HP in the sense of that it lets us move Ludovico a little bit faster. Now, we just have to, like... Thank you. It's just it's a matter of survival at this point, We're basically, like, waiting to get a single Spirit Heart. Would have been really nice in that situation. But we're waiting to get, oh boy, a single Spirit Heart. Enemies that are faster than us, or enemies that sneak up behind us, are incredibly dangerous. No! Well, you know what? That's fine. It's gonna happen. Hey, if you like the episode, hit the like button. It really does help me out. And of course, if you want to see more of my content in the future, hit the subscribe button, join the Fade Tribe. Eve!